Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Awesome. Alhamdulillah. Well, how's your midterm report? Are you satisfied with your score? Well, now let's continue our materials. Before that, I have some questions. Have you ever written a letter? Yes? Oh, maybe not letter. Email. Yes? Okay. To whom did you write the letters? Maybe friends, teacher, parents, and etc. By the way, do you have a pen pal? Do you know what pen pal is? Yes, sahabat pena. Okay, why did you write personal letters? Actually, on Surah Al-Anfal 46, Allah warns us against disunity and how being divided and having dispute with each other will result in failures and loss. Obey Allah and His Messenger and do not dispute with one another. Otherwise, you will fail and lose your strength. Have patience. Allah is with those who are patient. On Hadith, Allah SWT will say on the day of judgment, "Where are those who love each other for my sake? I will shade them today, when there is no shade but mine." Well, that's the importance of unity. And why we write a personal letters? Of course, to get each other. Okay, why we write personal letters? For Islamic value, we as Muslim, we have to make a silaturahim with each other, to make a unity of being Muslim. And our love, people who love each other for His sake. Well, in this lesson, we are going to learn about personal letter. Actually, there are two kinds of letter. The first one is formal and the second one is informal. And now we're going to learn about informal letter. Informal letter, also known as personal letter. Okay, and then what's the functions of personal letters? Personal letters that are written to people he knows, such as friends, parents, siblings, and cousins. Letters are not only written to inform but to strengthen the bond between two people writing to each other. Jadi, surat pribadi itu nggak hanya untuk menginformasikan, tetapi untuk memperkuat hubungan ikatan di antara dua orang yang saling berkiriman surat. And now maybe personal letter is turned to electronic letter rather than the real letter. Okay. And then how about the linguistic feature? The sentence structure. Well, grammar is important and complex sentences are expected. Well, actually, although it's informal, grammar is also important too, yeah. Although there are some maybe slang itu kata gaul ya, yang bisa digunakan. They use the contraction such as I'm, will. Contraction adalah singkatan ya, jadi I will nanti jadi I'll, I am jadi I will gitu. It shows that it's non-formal. Yes. And then use personal pronouns such as I, we, you. Jadi menandakan ini tuh saya, kita, kamu, berarti kan personal pronouns. And then use active voice, kalimat aktif. And then how about the style? Language use maybe personal like first and second person pronouns. Ya. Jadi yang digunakan itu kata ganti pertama dan orang kedua kayak gitu. Be warm. Ya, be warm itu maksudnya hangat, itu hubungan kekerabatan ya. Jadi lebih ke bukan sesuatu hal yang formal, bisa kan nanya-nanya gimana kabar dan sebagainya. And then use the person's name you are writing to. Ya, menggunakan nama orang yang kamu tulis, yang kamu suratin, yaitu vary sentence length. Jadi kalimatnya itu bervariasi ya, bisa pendek, bisa panjang, kadang pendek, kadang panjang, nggak apa-apa. Write in a natural conversational style. Jadi tulisannya dalam personal letter itu alami dan gayanya dipakai kayak kita ngomong seperti biasanya. And then let your personality shine through in your writing. Ya, jadi dalam menulis teks personal letter itu lebih ke personal. Oh ya, by the way, informal letter is also called as personal letter. Yeah, so maybe I use personal or maybe informal in this chapter. And then how about the structure of personal letter? Nah, okay, the first one is the date. Date when the letter is written. It's usually in the top of the left. However, the position is actually whether it's on the left or on the right sometimes has different opinions. It can be in the right or the left. Yeah. And then address, place where you are writing from, top right. Ya, alamat ya. Indonesia di mana? And then salutation and name. Salutation itu sapaan ya. Greeting and the person's name you are writing to. For example, if I want to write a letter to my friend Annie, so I'd like to say, I'd like to write, Dear Annie, and then introductions. It is the opening of the letter. Usually start with, how are you, or refers to the previous letter. Yeah, asking for how are you, or maybe you tell the previous about something. And then body. Body is the main part of the letter. It introduces what you want to write to the other person. Okay, that's the main part. Jadi ini intinya apa, badan dan ini. Kamu mau ngomongin apa, entah itu mau ngasih tahu kabar atau bagaimana, atau sekarang aktivitasnya apa, that's up to you. And then closure. The parts indicates the letter is going to end. Ya, ini penutup ya. And then complimentary close. That's short expressions like love you, sincerely yours, and love, yaitu. And then signature. Signature or initial of the writer, tanda tangan sebagainya atau nama inisial. And then postscript or PS. Postscript in Bahasa we have NB. Notabene ya. Ya, ini adalah catatan tambahan. Afterthought in a letter. You begin with PS and end it with your initials. Jadi, karena ada tambahan, kamu bisa menambahkan PS. Apa itu catatan tambahan? Nulis apa?
Writing friendly letters is easy as can be. With pen and paper.
Can you sing the song?
your hand. Won't you ride with me? Heading, greeting, body, closing, signature. 5 parts of a friendly letter I can write to you. Heading, greeting, body, closing, signature. You can learn them too.
Okay, well, some people call personal letter or informal letter as a friendly letter. Well, it's another version of personal letter. Actually, not another version, but some people call personal letter as a friendly letter. And some resources say the composition or maybe the structure of personal letter, heading, greeting, body, closing, signature. Ya, jadi ada ini kalau di surat resmi kan ada kop surat. Nah, ini kepala surat, and then greeting, sapaan, kemudian body, intinya surat, kemudian closing, penutup, and then signature. Okay, this is another definitions. Friend letter, written to share news about yourself and to ask or answer questions to get to know someone better. Well, actually, this is a kind of personal letter. Heading, greeting, body, closing, and signature. And then heading is where you write the address you are writing from and the date you are writing the letter. Okay. In the previous, we have say that heading, okay, date, address. Okay, that's in the part of heading. Okay, that's heading. Greeting. Greeting is why you say hello to who you are writing to. Be careful. Please use comma after the greeting. For example, hello Amy, dear Todd, greetings Susie. It can be used. And then body. Well, this is the main part of your letter. In the body, you tell why you are writing the letter. You ask questions and answer them also. For example, like this. I'm writing this letter to see how your vacation was. What type of things did you do in California? How long were you there for? Did you drive or take an airplane? I've always wanted to go to a different state, so I can't wait to hear all about it. Write back soon. Okay, that's the example. And then closing. This is about goodbye, sincerely, until next time, hug and kisses. And then be careful, you have always need a comma after. And then signature. When you sign your name, okay, you have to sign name. Okay. Who can we write to? We can write a friendly letter to anyone that want to learn more about. Yeah, for example, friends, and then family, pen pal. Beda teman, kalau teman itu udah kenal ya, kalau pen pal ya belum lama kenal. And then who else? Authors. We can write personal letter to an author. For example, if you want to introduce yourself to some author that you are one of his or her friends, it's okay. And then now, after we discuss the material, it's time for us to do some practices. Okay, number 1, can you answer? The body of the letter blah blah blah. A, B, or C? Tell us the date. Tell us why you are writing. Is the last part of the letter A, B, or C? Yes, tell why you are writing. Number 2. The heading of the letter. Say hello is where you sign your name. Tells us the date. Which one? Yes, tell us the date. Kalau hello nanti greeting, ya. The closing. Closing. Say goodbye is where you sign your name. Say hello. This one? Yeah, says goodbye. Number 4. The signature of the letter. Tells your address. Is where you sign your name. Is where you say hello. Yes, B is where you sign your name. Number 5. The greeting of the letter is say goodbye. Where you write the date is where you say hello. ABC. Yes, it's where you say hello. Anyway, so far have questions? Okay, if you're done, please after this, if you have questions, you can ask in the Moodle or in a WhatsApp group. And after this, you have to do a mini quiz. Thank you very much for today. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.